Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today's video is going to be a pretty fun one for me. Hopefully you all will enjoy it as well. I was able to find this blaster box, old school blaster box of 2006 Topps Series 1 baseball cards. It's the Walmart edition here. You can see at one time it was priced $9.97 somewhere. I don't know. It's still kind of got this little bit of a, I don't want to say grimy, but an old feel here. Got that original packaging. We're going to be looking for the very famous and one of the most unique cards in the history of Topps, the 2006 Alex Gordon card that was a complete error that they pulled from print run. Now I have a couple of versions of it. There are multiple versions. I've made videos about this in the past. The story goes, this was right after Alex Gordon had been drafted, but he was not actually on the 40-man roster, and so the kind of rules had changed with the Players Association about who they could and include on cards, and they had these cards set up for Alex Gordon to be his first card. It was kind of, you know, Topps versus Upper Deck back then as the kind of the two sole card companies, and they had these cards ready to go, and then they realized they could not print them because they didn't have the authorization since he wasn't on the 40-man roster, and so some of them they just took a giant, you know, industrial size hole punch and hole punched through his picture and name. Others that were, I guess, not quite as far along in the production process, they just left as blank. I've just picked these up at different stores or offline. And then this is not actually the real card. There is a version that is the real card. You're like, wait, that looks exactly like what you just held up. This is like a reprinted. You can see it has this Topps logo here and the Topps logo up here. This little Topps logo right here lets you know this is not the real card. This is what the real card looks like, but this is one of the reproductions. You can see way down here it says it's actually from 2010, and I think I saw somebody maybe has like a graded version of this on eBay that I don't know if it got graded incorrectly as the actual version. They're like trying to sell it for like $4,000, but it looks to me like it's the 2010 version because the legit version does not have that in the background. So that will be the card we're looking for. The chances of it being in here are very slim. I don't know. I wasn't really collecting in 2006, so I've never found this card. But I know that I have been reading in the past year or so about how a lot of the versions of this card were found in the early editions in these Walmart blaster boxes, not in like hobby boxes or retail boxes. In these Walmart versions that somehow ended up on shelves in the early editions, which at one point people had seemed to think a lot of them were in kind of the Wichita, Kansas area. So I didn't buy this out of Wichita, Kansas. I bought it from a vendor somewhere else off of the internet, but we'll see if we can defy the odds and find a card that is truly one of a kind, because it is not really very often when Topps pulls a card from production, and that's exactly what happened with this card. So here you go, our box is empty. We were able to get our packs. I'll run through these packs pretty quickly because I think outside of the Alex Gordon there's really not much to look for in 2006 Series 1. We got ourselves a little bonus pack here, it looks like, with a cool Don Mattingly and an Alex Rodriguez. Maybe that's this card that's kind of displayed right there. Could be wrong about that. We'll go ahead and open up this first. My buddy Mr. Hedgehog may like this Don Mattingly. Obviously it looks like the 85 version. Maybe this is before they did, like, you know, Topps Archives. That's a 2006 version of 1985. We got a Roger Clemens Astros in the 1986 design, which looks kind of crazy. And then, oh, that is the card that was on the front. The Alex Rodriguez for the New York Yankees there in the old school design, or maybe the 2003 design there. So could be wrong about that, but anyway, we're here to really open up these, and we'll see if we can get lucky. It would be just an absolute dream to find that one of the Alex Gordons in here. I do not think it's going to happen, but I found this online for like, I want to say under $50. So anytime you have a chance to maybe get that card that I've been searching for the past year or so, it's going to be pretty cool if we do find it. So you can see already like the difference. Like this is the reprint version. It has the Topps logo there. The legit cards don't have that on the back. And we'll go pretty quickly here through these cards. Junior Spivey, it's going to be a blast. Oh, holy cow, they did it to me already. Royals second card, Joe McEwing. Got a Brandon Clausen close-up of the baseball there. C.J. Wilson, rookie card. I guess that might actually be one of the better rookies in this set. Got one of these. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I used to have these as a kid. These Mickey Mantle home run challenge, or not home run challenge, but like home run retrospective there. And then Steve Finley. Talking in our group chat there about Steve Finley with Vintage Card Steve. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out Vintage Card Steve. He was bringing up, he may do a player profile on Steve Finley. This is one of the, maybe his next to last season. So that first pack actually wasn't too bad. Hit that rookie card of C.J. Wilson, and then the Steve Finley is pretty nice. Finley had kind of an underrated career. So we'll keep rolling here. Nomar Garciaparra, back when he was with the Cubs there towards the end of his career. We got a Barry Zito, who was a Cy Young winner. You used to think he was so good. Actually, Richie Sexton I thought was very good. Oh, signers of the Declaration of Independence. I forgot all about these cards. William Hooper. Can't say I know anything about William Hooper. If you put them all together in order, you get like the kind of a facsimile there of the actual Declaration of Independence. Esteban Loaiza. I used to think he was really good when he was with Texas. And then we got a Jeter and A-Rod card. Team Stars. Somewhat ironic. Kind of opposite personalities, and maybe you could even say leadership styles, but teammates for the Yankees when they were putting together dynasties in the mid-2000s. There's a Pedro Martinez at the end of his career. Man, we haven't found the Gordon, which is okay, but we're finding some all sorts of cool top-level players here. Zach Day, Ricky Weeks out of the University of Miami, Bob Melvin. Forgot they used to make manager cards. We got another home run history. This time it's Barry Bonds, home run 687. And then we have a Jarrett Wright. Remember when Jarrett Wright came up as a young kid? Jarrett Wright, when he pitched for the Cleveland Indians, back when they were in the playoffs and in the World Series, he looked like he was going to be like a Cy Young Award winner, top of the rotation pitcher for years and years and years. And unfortunately, I think injuries kind of derailed him. He didn't quite ever achieve. You know, like look at the back here. He put 12-10, 8-3 when he first came up. And then he kind of fell apart here and got hurt. Only pitched 9 games, 7 games, 8 games, 3 games. Never quite could put it all back together. But there was a time there where he was like going to be their saving grace. Roger Clemens, an old school Roger Clemens card. Mariano Rivera. Man, we're getting all sorts of Hall of Fame caliber players. Obviously, Clemens isn't in the Hall of Fame. Jeff Francis played for the Royals at one time. Ray King, left-handed reliever. Oh, we got a pretty cool Mickey Mantle here. Got a little bit of a silver background. I don't know, or border. I don't know if that's a special card or not. It's kind of got a little different number there. MM2000. Pretty cool card. Mickey Mantle, kind of looking at his career. Look at all those red italics, and oh man, what a beast Mickey Mantle was. Very, very neat. I kind of like that one. We've got a checklist. See if I can show you here. Oh, it's the Gordon is 297, so it would be on this checklist only goes to 255. So if I get another checklist, I'll show you. Paula Duca. So we're about halfway through here. We got, what, 6 packs left? And no Alex Gordon yet, but probably not going to find one, but it's going to be fun just ripping through these just to see. Nook Logan, one of the all-time great names in baseball. Andy Marte was at one time, I think, a hotshot prospect. Valentine, we got a Chuck James. Braves rookie card. Another Mickey Mantle, home run number 1 again. That card has shown up twice already in this blaster. Danny's Baez for the Devil Rays. There are autographs in here. I don't know off the top of my head what the chances of hitting an autograph are, but I know they're extremely low. Alex Gordon does have an autograph in this as well, although it wasn't like short printed and cut out, or to my knowledge. You can find that, and it's not exactly the hardest card to find. Eric Kinski, I thought he was really good for a while. I had him in my binder back in the day when I made binders of the top players. Chris Denorfia had a decent career, kind of as a utility guy, I think. Felipe Alou as the manager card there. I think we're halfway through. Oh, no, we're a little bit more than halfway through. We got 4 packs left. I'll try to speed this up so I can squeeze this in about 12 minutes or so. Although I do want to take my time and kind of enjoy this, so I apologize if you're one of those people who has a hard time watching videos that are more than 10 minutes. Russell Branyan, big left-handed slugger. Jody Garrett, I remember him with Cleveland as well. Johnny Peralta, spells Johnny with the H right after the J. Johnny Peralta had a good career. There's a league MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Special card there for league MVP. Played in all 162 games, 48 home runs. Alex Rodriguez. Another home run history, home run number 702 for Barry Bonds. It kind of gives you on the back the date, the location. Alfredo Dallas Perez, no one on base. Trying to highlight his historic season there where he hit, 72 home runs. Scott Hatteberg, who was kind of made, I don't want to say famous, but a spotlight on his career in Moneyball. Not only the book, but also the movie there. see how his career had unfolded there when they picked him up off of the Red Sox roster and put him on the Athletics. Down to 3 packs, guys. 18 cards to go. Will we find the Alex Gordon? Like, if you can find that Alex Gordon card and get it graded in a nice condition, it's like, geez, over $1,000, which is pretty crazy to think of. A card from 2006, but that's fortunately kind of the demand for it, because no one really knows how many copies of it are out there. Speaking of maybe a potential Hall of Famer someday, Billy Wagner there with the Mets. Todd Green for the Rockies. And then there's another checklist. See if I can find it on there. Oh, we got one more card there. Jason Botts. Can't say I remember a lot about Jason Botts for the Rangers. This has a lot of the promo cards and the Walmart cards. Trying to see if it shows the... Nope, I think we're missing. We have 2 of the checklists, but there's one more we're missing. Yeah, we're missing one more checklist card there. That seems like we've got the first one and the third one, and we're missing that second one. I was going to show you where the Alex Gordon card is there, card 297. Jeff Kent. Some people think Jeff Kent is a Hall of Fame player, and I might tend to agree. Lance Berkman, kind of on that same good, not great, Hall of Good, but maybe not Hall of Fame. Chris Carpenter was a Cy Young Award winner. There's another Mickey Mantle home run card number 1. I don't know why this card seems to be all over the place, but there it is. Humberto Cota, catcher for the Pirates. And here we are. We're down to our final pack. 6 cards. We're almost to the 12-minute mark. Alex Gordon, if it's going to show up, highly doubtful. It's going to have to do it in the last pack. Like I said, these cards were only released in the early editions in these Walmart blaster boxes, and a lot of them were apparently found in the Kansas area, and I don't think this eBay person wasn't in Kansas, but you never know. Maybe they moved from there. Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Fame relief pitcher. We've got ourselves maybe an insert there. Oh, it looks like it is pretty shiny. Damian Miller, who's also a catcher. We got to Own the Game of Michael Young. Old school Texas Ranger there. Michael Young, pretty cool insert card. OG, 2. Second in the batting average race to Derek Lee, 331. Tom Glavine, there's another Hall of Famer right there for the New York Mets. And the Rookie of the Year, Houston Street, when he came out of the University of Texas and jumped onto the scene right out of college and played for the Oakland Athletics. Oh, and Tomo Oka, the very last card, a Japanese pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. So there you have it, guys. We did not get the Alex Gordon. I'll have to wait till another day to eventually try to find this card, the legit version, not the reprinted one that has the Topps logo there, but the actual version. I also have this one, which I think is really cool. I have this one, which I like as well. There's apparently a silver one. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera, but this is like a gold version with the blank back. There's also a silver version. Maybe one day I'll be able to pick up all the versions, but as of right now, today's not going to be the day. We did hit quite a few cool cards, though. Hall of Fame players, very, very good players. A pretty cool insert here of the Mickey Mantle. I think it's an insert, MM2000. I'll have to check my checklist over here. And then just a nice little rip. So thank you so much for watching. I would have liked to be able to tell you I hit the jackpot, but it is not going to happen today. So have a good one out there, and keep on the search for whatever you're pulling. See ya.